Hey, what's up, y'all? How you guys is doing? It's me, your boy, Jackie Chan, back here with another great East Hartford High School Hornet News presentation. And this week's Hornet News is special because in one day, or for you guys on Friday, it'll be the day before, I will have turned 17, which means that your beautiful co-host with my other co-host will have had a birthday, which means we need to liven it up just a little bit.
My nose. I heard that.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? How you doing today?
I'm doing good, you?
I'm all right.
Well, happy almost birthday. So, class of 2022 has t-shirts that are on sale for $15, and you can see Miss Orby in room 244 for an order form or to turn in order forms and money. And you have to get your orders by the 20th of December, which is pretty soon, so make sure you get those in.
Hey guys, do you want East Hartford High School gear? Do you want to make the East Hartford High School gear better? Well, you can design your own East Hartford High School gear at www.ehhs.easthartford.org and click on the school store link to design and purchase your own East Hartford High School, ready for it, gear.
Okay, so if you didn't know, you can help fight climate change by recycling in the CAF, and you can use the blue bins to single stream recycle and keep our nest green. And you can see Mr. Sparks or Mrs. Sweat in room 128A if you are interested in joining the Green Nest Hornets Environmental Club.
Guys, we, and that means you, and you, and you, and you, can recycle paper, aluminum cans, plastic bottles, glass, and plastic containers, all of which must be clean and empty. We don't want your trash in the recycling, okay? Okay.
Okay, so what we do not recycle is tissue/napkins, milk cartons, styrofoam, lunch trays, plastic utensils, and plastic wrap.
I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of library information. You see, in order to go to the library during whenever you want to go, you need a pass from your teacher to show when you're signing in. If you don't, they're not going to let you in, and they're going to say, out of the library, and then you'll be out of the library. And you don't want that now, do you?
So if you are interested in any of the college visits, you can visit room 122, and you can see Miss Brown, Mrs. Johnson, and Miss Berry for a pass. And again, this is for the college visits.
You know, they're not showing like the last year in the sophomore year they would go in the cafeteria and they would show like, hey, these are the college widgets. We're not doing that anymore. Either that or it's because I haven't been in the lunchroom.
Yeah,
So, Snowflake Grams, Monday to Friday. Show an East Hartford High School student or staff member that you really care by sending them a Snowflake Gram. On sale from December 9th to the 13th during all lunch waves in the cafeteria, as well as in her room, Miss Sheetley. Room 203, each morning between 7 o'clock and 7:25. Snowflake Grams only cost $1 and will be delivered every single day of the week.
That's really nice. So if you didn't know, Wednesday or next Wednesday, which is this Wednesday, is the Girls Who Code Club, and they have a meeting.
See, there's also a really cool club that's more special than your Girls Who Can Code Club. It's called the Give Back Club because instead of doing something else, you're giving back to the people who need it. Wednesday, 2:15 at room 121.
I was really thinking to join that too. So this is the student council meeting, which is today after school, and they are discussing things about the breakfast with Santa and how that will be planned out and etc.
Hey, class of 2022, aka our fellow seniors. Wednesday after school, you guys need to go to room 244.
Fellow sophomores.
Is that not seniors?
I'm
2020.
Yeah, I'm 2022.
Attention, fellow sophomores. Go to room 244 Wednesday after school for a brief meeting, and not seniors, because I can't do math.
No shame. Okay, so Video Communication Club, which is this club, and Newspaper Club meet after school every other Wednesday in the TV studio. So our next meeting probably, or it will be next year actually. It's kind of weird. So we're going off to Christmas break. Aren't you excited for that?
More or less. I just noticed something about my face. I have like dark marks. It looks like I've been crying, but that's just a part of my face. It's been there forever. Hey, do you guys like to help children? Well, you can go help children at during the SGC meeting dates from 5:30 to 7 o'clock at East Harvard Middle School. The meeting dates are December 11th, which is today, January 15th, and February 12th. See Miss Bryan in room 130A if you are interested.
So on Thursday, there is an Iron Hornet Club meeting after school in room 213 to discuss Saturday's event and service learning hours. And you can see Miss Marenko with questions or any questions or concerns that you have about or regarding the Iron Hornet Club.
Hey guys, we're back. Took a little cut break. Do you like freedom? I know you do. Do you like pens? You might. Well, the Freedom Pen Project sends handmade pens to our service men and women across the world. If you are interested in learning on how to make a wooden pen on a lathe or learn how you can help with our project, see Miss Vaughn in room 187. We meet Thursday from 2:15 until late bus. From now until we have 150 pens made to send to those servicemen and women who really need pens. They need pens, guys. Come on. Gotta give them their pens.
Okay, so if you haven't already have handed in paperwork for sport, now is the time to be cleared. So if you're not sure, you can still check if you have your gold card at the athletic office, and the last day nurses will clear for winter sport is Friday, December 13th, so that is this Friday. And no paperwork will be accepted after this date, so that's very important because if you don't have a gold card, you cannot play a winter sport.
Man, they're really hot. Oh my god. Yeah. Hey guys, do you guys like service learning hours? Well, if you want to get more service learning hours, there are some volunteers needed at the Silver Lane Bowling Alley so you can help handicapped people bowl every Friday from 4 to 6:30. Bring your friends. See Miss Coat and Guidance if you want to bring your friends.
If you are interested in Breakfast with Santa, volunteers are needed on Saturday, December 14th, which is this Saturday, and it's from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And if you like or enjoy working with children, or you love to paint faces or even do like craft and arts and crafts, they can use about 40 volunteers to help with this event. And you can see Mrs. Rivard in room 146, or you can email them at ehhs.stuco.info@gmail.com.
Did you know that spiciness is actually just the taste of pain? It's true. That's an actual fact.
Then why does it have different flavors?
Because you can flavor pain. You can flavor anything. You can have strawberry flavored jazz. Woo! But enough of strawberry flavored jazz. We've got some umbrella flavored projects. Our school's LGBTQ Safe Space Club is on Mondays, room 206 after school. Please be flavored prompt in your attire because we have a guest speaker coming, a guest flavored speaker.
So breakdance and hip hop lessons are offered after school on Monday in the yoga fitness room. So there will be a professional dance instructors by Henry Olivo and a hip hopper William Flowers, and they're open to all people, so you don't need to have any experience, and you can just participate, and if you want to observe or spectate, you are also welcome.
You guys want to see something cool? I have a magic remote that grants me power over your bodies. Watch this. You are now breathing and blinking manually. So, if you want to go help work in a kitchen and prepare food for local families going through health crises, youth volunteers above the age of 14 are needed if you can commit to one shift a week for a duration of 10 weeks. Sign up for the next orientation session here at http://healingmealsprojects.org/orientation/. I didn't say you could stop breathing and blinking manually. Keep going.
So Mayberry Garden is looking for volunteers to entail clearing out or planting and preparing the soil and etc. It can vary, and you can sign up in guidance if you are interested in participating and helping them out with their process.
I just noticed that the text on this remote says one for all. All for one for all. I don't know what that means. And it's also blinking. I wonder if I'm like controlling something. Pause. Hey, if you're 18 and older and you can commit to volunteering once a week to read to a tiny, poor child, then you can find more information here at https://tinyurl.com/YYGV8R4E.
Okay, so if you are, wanting to, you're wondering what you should do for service learning hours, you need your 10 hours, whatever the case may be, you can visit www.volunteerconnecticut.org so you can find lots of local opportunities covering a wide variety of your interest areas. You can also talk to your friends or your connections group, and you can start something for yourself at our school.
Who do you think created remotes? Probably some guy named Thomas Remote. Created the remote. Service learning, childcare for service learning hours, doing childcare, meets monthly and could use help providing childcare for parents who attend. Hours are from 5:45 to 7 o'clock at O'Connell High School. Nice place. See Ms. Coate if you are interested in helping. The meeting dates are as follows: February 4th, March 3rd, April 7th, April 5th. I thought it was only once a month. They lied.
Okay, so Mr. Bacon needs help from students to film sports for service learning hours. So if you're interested in doing that, you can see them in rooms 215A or 138.
Hey, is there a club or an activity that you would like to see offered at East Harvard High School? Well, I gotta tell you, you can do that. If you want to start a club for remotes with Takis on them, well then you can do that. All you need is 10 members who also want to start a club about remotes with Takis on them and an adult advisor in East Harvard High School, and you can do that. See Miss Bernard in the athletic office if you want to make something like that happen.
Do you have a Twitter account? Perhaps you maybe want to follow East Harvard High School. If so, we do have a Twitter page account, and that is at EHHS826High. And it's also available on our website for East Harvard High School and their homepage.
And now, I'm going to read to you the note that best represents the image that I have in mind for Paul Manuli. All students in East Hartford receive free breakfast and lunch as part of the USDA's Federal School Lunch Program. East Hartford Public Schools participation in this program hinders on specific policies, regulations, and mandates. If we are found to be out of compliance, we risk losing our federal funding and free lunch status. Currently, there are practices throughout the district that are non-compliant with mandate rules and regulations. Below are guidelines around the most common non-compliant practices that need to be addressed and corrected as soon as possible. Would you like to go over some of these?
Sure. So, all snacks sold during the school day must be purchased through Sodexo. No exceptions. No compliance with this will result in all teams and programs not being able to sell snacks and put the district at risk of losing federal funding. Would you like to read the next one?
Why, yes. Yes, I would. For fundraisers, if food is sold as part of a fundraiser, those products must be picked by a parent, guardian, or other adult. Sorry, children, you guys don't have choices. Students are not allowed to pick up or take food items home. That's right, this is a buffet now. You can't take any of that home or you'll be found. We're gonna find you. Failure to comply puts us at risk of losing federal funding. You don't want us to lose that now, do you? Work with your school health and wellness team to explore alternative to food as fundraisers. You guys know what this means.
Right. So, per our wellness policy, food is not to be used as a reward. So, sadly, this includes things such as pizza parties, ice cream parties, etc. So, if you would like to plan, but this is the good news. So, if you would like to plan a special breakfast, pizza party, or luncheon, please contact Sherry Stay at Sodexo. She will be able to work with teams and staff to plan special events.
And finally, food events. All food brought into school must include a recipe/ingredient list. No mystery items. Sorry, you're not poisoning us this time, Robert. We have an increase in students with severe food allergies, and we need to ensure their safety. Everybody's allergic to cyanide these days. Sodexo can work with schools, teachers, and staff on planning special staffed menus and themed events. But that's it. Anything outside of these rules is a no-no zone. You heard me right. Now, if you would, kind co-host, read the final goodbye.
Okay, so thank you in advance for your cooperation. If you have any questions concerning the health food reminder, please contact the business office at 5135. And that is all for that. Okay. So now we have
And now we shall switch to the main camera to talk about our final subject, which is
what we did for Community Awareness Day. So I'm a sophomore, so we had two options. It was either to help with a gift basket, I believe, or raking. And I did raking. And what did you do?
I went to a lovely school. Mr. Bacon, what was that school's name called? I went to a lovely school called O'Connell. It's a great place, full of wonderful children, mostly. And those children were so nice. I went to the children and I taught them about government politics. But not in the way that you think. I showed them real examples of how a democracy works and how an autocracy works. I made myself the dictator. But it's okay. I forced them to have a good time. And they did have a good time. And it was great. And I enjoyed myself. We played lots of games of tic-tac-toe. It was great.
Well, for me, it was a little bit different, considering the weather. And so my connection class is pretty small, and the class next to us is pretty small, so we just combined both classes. But everyone had like a limit for the amount of rakes we had. So I just ended up standing like outside for like an hour with no rake, and I had to keep sharing with another person. So it wasn't really that fun, but it did feel good to help out. But we went to like 3 different houses on Forbes Street. But other than that, like after, we just got to have some hot chocolate. So
It's all right. Next year, when you are a junior, you'll get to choose what you want to do, and it'll be a lot more exciting. I thought that I would hate working with children, but it turns out when I have my way, I enjoy it very much. I want to be like, no, I don't want to be a teacher. But if I was a teacher, I'm sure it'd be fun. All the teachers would remember me. Some of them would hate me, some of them would love me.
because you get to control people.
Yes, but force them to have a good time. But if they cross me, that's when I get to have fun.
Well, on that note, that seems like that's it.
On that note, we are going to have ourselves a family luncheon against the rules of the socracy. Ow. It's so good. But it's so hot. Bye, guys. Woo.
All right, thank you for watching Hornet News. I'm Ayana, and he's what do you call this? I was gonna say tacos.
Yeah, my name's Taco. And
What are Takis? And he's Takis. So. No, I'm Ayana, and this is
I don't.
Jaden.
Oh God, you gave them my name. Now they're gonna find me. Oh no. Oh, I gotta get out.
Oh no.
Before they find me.
All right, thank you for watching. That's it.